Hi everybody, Happy New Year. So glad to have you here. I had late cancellation, so I'm going to do a little, it's kind of the best hits of ZenGirl, past and present, things I like and clients like, not too painful but very effective. So what's better than that? You just need a set of 5s and 3s. First round, we're going to use the 5s, okay? So I'm going to start with my left, you're going to start with your right. We're going to do everything on that side, and then we'll come back to the other side, all right? So I'm going to start with a curtsy lunge. So it's just a tiny, so meeting left, my left leg is forward, your right leg is forward. So a little bit of a curtsy with a deadlift, okay? Going as low as you can. Weights come up to your shoulders. You're going to side lunge to the left. I'm going to my right, and then knees up, weights up, and repeat the whole thing. Okay, we're going to do 10. Here we go. Curtsy reach, side lunge, up. Good, that's 10. I mean, that's 1. Here we go. 2. And it gets confusing, you have to focus. 3. Try to keep that straight leg straight. 4. 5. There's balance here. Here we go. 6. Oops. 7. It's okay. 8. 9. 10. Okay, now we're going to keep that leg that's in front. Keep it in front now. We're going to go back into a lunge. The inside weight hand is going to be on a standing weight. Outside hand is holding the weight, okay? Back leg's going to curtsy. Come back to lunge, and you're going to reach up. Okay, I'm trying not to go to this angle. You can see so much. So make sure you're in a full lunge, okay? So curtsy and lift. And really rotate from your upper middle back. Curtsy and lift. I'm already sweating. Are you sweating? It's kind of hot in here though. 4. Stomach pulls back. 5. 6. 7. Your legs should be burning now. 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more. And 10. Okay, now carefully, you're going to stand up and you're going to come into a balanced position. I know your leg's shaking, my leg is shaking too. I'm going to do 15 rows and I'm going to show you my hands wide, right? Okay? So now, if your balance is a challenge, just have your toe very lightly on the ground to row. So start rowing with me. 2, if you can, you're going to lower your chest and lift your leg. 3, 4, I can't look at you do this. Okay, I'm going to do it. 5, 6, 7, straighten that leg. 8, 9, ooh, wrong way. 10, 5 more, squeeze that glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, yes, okay. Your right side should be burning, mine's burning. All right, now we're gonna go to, let's make the other side feel the same way. Okay, so again, we're gonna start into that curtsy lunge with a little bit of a deadlift. Flat back, stomach scoop, okay? So curtsy, deadlift, weights to your shoulders, side, knee overhead, go back to that curtsy. That's 1. 2. I want to do it every time. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. and 10. Okay, and again, keep your front leg front. Stand on the weight in the inside of your foot. Hold the other side, the outside. All right, we're gonna curtsy. So you'll really feel your abs have to work, and then float up. But push into that bottom hand, so it's not just about the top. Keep your back leg straight. Open it up, 2. And you can use anything. Use the yoga block on your bottom hand. 3. You can use, anything, a box. 4. 5. 6. And really keep your spine long, so don't round. 7. Hopefully I didn't just say 7 twice. 8. All my clients are on the worst counter. They all start counting for themselves now. 9. Smart. And 10. Okay, now stand up. And we come into that balance. So again, I always like to get the arms going first and then come into balance. Everybody has something different going on with their feet, their toes, their ankles, whatever. So again, as long as your stomach's pulling up, your back is flat, this is just fun. I still feel my glute kicking in, and I can still do my rows, okay? So row it, 1. If you can, 2, start to lift that leg. 3, 4, I'm not gonna look at you. 5, keep that leg high. 6, you can feel your glutes. 7, 8, keep lifting that leg. 9, 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, keep going. Oh gosh. 2, oh my gosh. And 1. I'm gonna do 1 extra because I was like all over the place. Woo, okay. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling this a little bit of a sweat. I'm warm now. Hope you are too. Next phase is going to be abs. Oh, yes, we're going to abs, but you need your 3s for this one, okay? So, first we're going to start in a plank alternate shin touch, which, you know, pretty standard at this point. When I was doing this a long time ago, it's kind of, you know, from my background, my yoga training, my Pilates training, it's pretty standard, but it's a great, great move. So you can, to make this a little bit harder, you can add a push-up into it. So I'm going to start in downward dog. Oh, it's too close. Okay. So I'm going to start in downward dog, and you're going to move forward into plank. So I want your feet a little bit together, not too wide, or maybe 6 bones distance apart. Okay? Now pull your stomach up, press your butt, and you're going to tap one shin with the opposite hand, and come back to plank. Let's do that 9 more times. Go. 3, 4, and 5. Now, for this one, walk your feet very wide for the last 5. Here we go. 6. You can alternate hands if you want. 7. If you're feeling any core is more important than anything else. 8. 9, last one. And 10. Beautiful, good. Okay, now you're gonna come down for a second. And I'm gonna do a reach through. So you're gonna grab this, you just need one through actually. And I'm gonna face you just so you can see more of the rendering from that angle. So again, this is something that's like, looks not hard. It looks like it's a piece of cake, and it's not. And it's harder if you do it right. So what's right is if your hips are square when the arm is reaching out. So we're gonna be in a plank, and we're gonna keep the hand in our hand. I'm gonna do my right first, you're gonna do your left first, assuming most of you are righties. So feet again, about in between wide and in between narrow. Holding it, you're gonna reach it out to the side. So you feel what happens, you wanna go like this. Don't do that. You reach it under, don't lower it, right? So reach it up. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep the hip down, and 1. All right, and before we go to the other side, we're going to come into your forearm plank. I'm gonna do rainbow hips, okay? So in the forearm, feet are midway together, not all the way, and our hip, rainbow our hips, go up and over. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish on the side. I'm going to sit back in child's pose for a second. Stretch out your arms. Beautiful job. Woo. Sometimes it's like a slow sweat that feels almost harder than just like straight off. Okay, I'm going to turn this way for the next one. Okay, back into that plank. Now you should be on your right arm. I'm on my left. Let's go. Make this good. Reach it out first and go under. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Okay. And again, rainbow, set of 10, starting your right first. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep scooping the abs, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Sit back in child's pose again. Stretch out. Let your heart drop through your knees. Let those shoulders go. Woo. Okay, we're going to finish our abs on our back, which I guess sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. For this one, I'm going to use 5s just because it'll plug my shoulder a little better. You can decide what you want to use. You can also not use any weights at all if you feel like you want it. I always say, like, if something feels like it's getting in the way of you connecting to your core, get rid of all this stuff. Just focus. This is the most important part. I've done this for a long time. So for me, not that I get bored, but I have to add more things on just for more of a challenge because I do the ab series every day. So sometimes, you know, you're like, all right, here we go again. So I try to spice it up a little bit, especially just mentally don't want to be bored. Okay, so I always like to start. I can just anywhere I am. A lot of times I'll run, I'll stop and do abs. I like to go back a little, up a little. So this is kind of like, it's a combo applies exercise. So it's kind of a rolling like a ball. It's kind of a teaser. It's kind of a roll up in a way. So kind of half roll up. So it's just a way to get that C curve happening. Because a lot of us, our tail goes the other way most of the day. So you really want to kind of firm that. Now, as we go, we're going to start to go an inch lower and half an inch up. Inch down, half an inch up. So where we're going is to our back. We're going to take the long way around. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. You're going to be very uncomfortable and you're going to want to go to the floor. Don't go to the floor yet. Don't do it. You're not hurting yourself. It's good for you. Good, good, good. Nice. Good. One more. And then go all the way. Yes, nice. Oh, I want to show you one little variation on that. If you feel your hip flexors and your hip flexors are constantly getting in your way, do Padmasana, which is a yoga pose. Do it that way. And then your hip flexors have much less chance to get in there. So that's just a little tip. Okay, so coming on your back, we're going to do scissors, hip lifts, and lower lift the legs. So what I'm going to do is have my legs just stay here, and my legs are going to go. If you don't want that, you can take your legs on the floor next to you. You can also have your head behind your hands, because sometimes the head down is actually harder. But with the weights in your hands, I would keep your head down unless you really want to bring it up, okay? So we're going to do slow scissor legs. So legs go up, weights stay right over your armpits, and you're going to lower one leg to the floor. Exhale, scoop and lift in your obliques. Left leg down and up. Right leg down and up. Left leg down and up. Nice. Good. Use your breath. Do 4 more. 4, 3. Don't move those weights. 2.